Hi, and we are back here live at Masterpress in Białystok, Poland. With me is Gabriel Magdaleno, who is responsible for marketing and strategic product development. Is it right?
Strategic product management, yes.
Product management, okay. So you invited us here to Poland. We had a great 2 days to get to learn Masterpress and what it's all about. So maybe we can start by introducing the portfolio of your company, which is vast. I mean, we can call you a converter, we can call you a packaging producer, but maybe you can take it from here and give us a few insights.
Sure. So our primary products are printed packaging, mostly labels. So that would be pressure sensitive labels, shrink sleeve labels, and also T-tags. We have another division, which is a paper division, which is for e-commerce mailer bags. Right, that's not at this facility, but it's in another facility. But as you said, as product portfolio, I mean, maybe we should also include Masterpress as a printer, not just a label producer. You know, you see that we are also using printing know-how and technologies for other developments as well.
You also showed us a rather impressive R&D portfolio. You have a dedicated R&D line. What is that all about?
Yeah, so this was, our philosophy is really to have the tools through let's say our R&D lab, our R&D press, to be able to reduce time to market, to become more efficient, cost effective in developments. You know, some time ago we looked at developments that were needed, you know, both to create sustainable packaging solutions or even for our customers for, you know, aesthetic purposes. And we were doing all those developments on a commercial press that typically generates revenue. With those larger presses, you generate higher waste, more costs, and sometimes you are not able to do it as fast as you would like, you know, depending on the seasonality. So we, in our strategy, we agreed that this would be a good way, which is to invest in a development press, which is dedicated specifically that, not to generate revenue, but to be a differentiating factor in terms of time to market, cost effectiveness, and to be able to bring in new and innovative solutions and evaluate them quickly.
So when we talk about shrink sleeves, you're also a machinery manufacturer for that area.
That's
and we were
correct,
also shown examples of that. So how did it come to this? How did Masterpress also get into machinery, which is quite unusual for printing, converting companies?
Yes, I mean, as you learned from our founder, you know, who is a mechanical engineering in terms of education, you know, I think there's always been a passion in Masterpress about technology. You heard about it in, let's say, our first press investments that we made, the story of how we got into shrink sleeves. And you know, as you learned, as we walked through and we looked at the processes, you know, the printing and making of a shrink sleeve is one important aspect, and you have to be able to do this well. But then there's the aspect of getting it onto the container and shrinking it, and there are many variables there. It could be based on the line conditions in the factory, how fast they are working. Is it a beverage producer? Is it a chemical company, a home care product company, you know, which has a trigger spray bottle? And all of these are challenges. And so over the years, we started just accumulating a wealth of knowledge of helping our customers make sure that our sleeves were working on whatever machinery they had, right? And there are really good machine producers out there, and we were always making sure that our sleeves were working, regardless of the brand, regardless of the line conditions. And we decided to take that we could take that knowledge and begin to produce our own, and we would be able to offer that value to our customers, those customers who needed or wanted to invest, to be able to offer them the whole solution. So it wasn't fragmented as a sleeve supplier versus a machinery producer. But when you can combine that into one company, then there's, I think it makes it a bit easier for our customers.
At this media event that we are at right now, we are not just media representatives, you also have some of your partners here,
Yes.
among them Tagleaf and Seekwerk.
Yes.
And we just witnessed a podium discussion. So what were your takeaways from that fascinating discussion?
Yeah, so the takeaways on that is, as we always hear in the packaging industry, what's going on in the European Union and with the PPWR, not only there are other challenging aspects in packaging like the German ink ordinance, this is really pushing this word of collaboration, which has become a buzzword a bit, pushing people within companies within the supply chain to work together, because we have to innovate solutions. New solutions are being created. They need to be tested. They need to be approved, so you could be ready. And we can't do that alone. I mean, we need each other. And so, as you heard from both suppliers, knowledge sharing. Both companies have been here at Masterpress with development solutions before they go to market, where they can come here and test it in real life production of their customer and evaluate, take feedback, adjust, modify to help speed up this process. Right? So the takeaway is, I think, to not only just talk about it, but to demonstrate how we have used this collaboration in terms of creating new solutions.
I guess here in Poland, industry overall is on a growth path, and Masterpress is on a growth path as well.
Yes.
What we learned at the end of the tour was that you're already thinking about future investments, that you're already also building. What is the background of that?
Okay, so as you saw when we walked through our facility, is that we are already filling up this potential of this building here. Since this economic zone was created, we've always had these two sites. This was our first one, and as we filled it, we see the need to go beyond what we have here. We also see shifts in the packaging industry, so we have some ideas of different things that we might be able to house over there to separate a bit here. That can also help facilitate growth as well.
Okay, and I guess we will see you at Fachpack in September.
Yes, that's right. We try to be there every year. It's a nice trade show for us. It's really European focused, right? And we've always had a lot of success from there. So.
Okay, so thank you for your time, Gabriel Magdaleno, and we appreciate the invitation. And
Thank you, Martin, and thank you for coming. It's our pleasure.
Thank you.